Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of the Save Scums podcast, the show where we talk a whole bunch but don't say nothing. This is Brendan.
Sean,
And Alec. Hello.
Hi,
hello.
everybody.
My God, another week gone by. We're still here.
We did it.
You always
We,
say that. You need to stop saying that.
Oh, every day, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
okay.
Alright, that's enough out of
Anyway,
you.
yep, that's it. You've already met your quota of things to say.
Okay, then I won't talk for the rest of the podcast, which is a saving grace for me because this canker sore still on my lip, still bothering me. My God.
Oh,
Dude, I bit my tongue really hard a couple days ago.
Ooh,
Now it hurts
that
to eat
sucks.
that's
anything.
right. I feel
It's
like
terrible.
on the tongue is the worst because that gets the most action. I mean, you can stop yourself from like moving your lips, or you can you can position your food as you're chewing away from where the sore is, so it's not getting too much of that action, that neural action going on there. But if it's your tongue, there's no avoiding it.
See,
It
but I feel
also,
like because I feel like the one on the tongue it hurts less than, a singaw on the lip.
oh yeah, you've outed yourself.
What, as Filipino? Oh no!
Now they know.
Now
They
they
We're
know
gonna
where
know.
you
find
come
you.
from. They're gonna find you in the great state of the Philippines.
That's right.
Oh,
Look
excuse
me
me.
up. I'm in Cebu. I'm in Cebu. Look me up. No, yeah. It sucks. I hate it. It hurts.
Yeah, no, that is the worst. Because now every time that you eat, it takes away the joy of eating. Eating is one of those simple joys that you get to enjoy every day.
Yeah. And
And
now
now
I
that,
can't.
and now you suffer
Honestly,
as you eat.
when COVID happened and I heard that losing your taste was one of the fucking symptoms, I was more worried about that than the not breathing part. That's like I can't enjoy eating food? Are you kidding me? I would
I
like
can't
miss the umami of this teriyaki chicken that I
I,
just consumed.
I can't enjoy a meal. A
A
succulent Chinese
sandwich
meal.
is real? Oh, oh, he knows his COVID well.
Yeah,
My God.
that would scare me too. Not being able to taste. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
And for some people, it lasted months. Like they couldn't taste or smell anything for months.
Yeah, there's still
the,
so yeah.
the long COVID.
You know, it's like when you get a
Scary.
cold and or like when you get sick and you don't remember a time where you weren't, like you can't remember a time where you weren't sick.
Yeah.
Like it's just like what was life like before when I was healthy?
That's how it's gonna be
Oh,
like once allergy season comes around. I'm gonna be
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh man.
oh, it was.
I remember
Remember?
when one of my nostrils wasn't clogged 24/7 and I
It's
could
already
breathe like a
started
normal
happening.
person.
I fell asleep and woke up with like one nostril is just, like the valve of the shutters were closed. That's why I always used to think of it as a kid. Like, why is there something blocking my like air coming from like coming into my nostril? Open. I used to shove tissues in there trying to see if I could like open
Absorb it.
yeah, it's like open up, get in there, open the airways. This is annoying.
See, when that happened to me, I noticed I could flip around which nostril got blocked. So if I like laid down on my side and just breathed through my mouth for a little bit, the nostrils would they would flip. So my other
Uh,
nostril would get clogged instead. It's so weird. I don't know why
just
that happens.
giving it a break.
Yeah,
All the
Let
science
the other one
people,
suffer.
all the science people explain why that
why
happens.
does that happen?
What I used to do is I would flip over, and once as soon as it would start to start unclogging, I would lay on my back and see if it's like if I was laying on my back, both of them would stay open for long enough for me to like fall asleep
Oh,
comfortably.
No, it doesn't happen.
No, one of them
No.
eventually just betrays you.
Yeah. And then you wake up with like the crust around your nose for you.
Oh,
mm.
Terrible.
absolute betrayal of the
Terrible.
body. Just like the the portrayal of the Primarch Horus.
That's right. Allergies are so stupid too. It's just like your body is just too dumb to recognize that
Yeah,
this
allergies
thing
are
isn't.
dumb.
It's not a foreign invader, you mong. It's a
and
fucking.
then
It's
and
pollen.
your body then just decides, I'm gonna fucking kill you now.
There's some people who have like those rare allergies where they're like allergic to their own hair.
Yeah, or people
Oh.
that are like allergic to sunlight. How is that
Yeah.
possible?
Well,
They're
those just might be
vampires, that's
yeah. I'm
why.
about to say those are just vampires, and they're just using allergies as an
Oh
excuse.
yeah. So if you're allergic to sunlight and allergic to garlic, you might be a vampire.
Yep, that might
The
just be a
garlic
vampire.
thing, apparently, not take this with a grain of salt because I said apparently. Uh, vampires actually aren't affected by garlic. Vampires also aren't real, but
I'm about to say, oh, you know the biology of a
Are
vampire.
you Van Helsing?
but apparently it's not even real that they just didn't like garlic. I don't know if it was like, again, take this with a grain of salt. This was propaganda to like increase garlic sales.
Okay.
Increase the sale of garlic. It's like, oh yeah, the fucking vampire. They hate it. They just absolutely buy this. Remember, like they had like in the whenever they show medieval times, like merchants or
Yeah.
stalls, they just have like hanging wreaths of garlic. You can't even get like hanging wreaths of garlic anymore. They just come in like bundles of
Yeah.
3, tiny little bundles of 3 for like $5.
Buy a bulb for every door in your house. You gotta hang it above the door.
Make sure you eat it raw. Raw garlic, not so good. Ugh. It's like eating a raw piece of ginger.
And nobody wants that.
Ugh.
Because it has.
People do want it, actually. Some
No,
people
don't
really
do
love
that.
ginger. Some people really. I saw a chef saying it's like every time I get ginger before I cook with it, I have to try a bite because sometimes you never know if it's because sometimes you get strong ginger and sometimes you get the weak ginger. The weak babby ginger that doesn't work out. So he has to taste it to see the strength level, and then he judges how much ginger he'll put by that.
Oh, I looked it up and I found out why vampires don't like garlic. By the way.
The Empire doesn't like garlic. Is it because the God King is alert? That's heresy. I shouldn't say that.
What are you talking about?
The
What
God
is
Emperor.
going on?
The
Why
God
why
Emperor.
why don't vampires like garlic bread?
So according to TorontoGarlicFestival.ca /vampires hate garlic.
Sounds like a reputable source.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like
Um,
hipster vampires.
So probably the most popular theory about the origin of why vampires hate garlic is because of a disease, porphyria. If I'm probably butchering that, but anyway, it was a disease that basically mimicked a lot of vampire type things. It affected the skin. It made you very sensitive to sunlight, and it eroded the gums. And it made people sensitive to high sulfur content foods such as garlic. So these poor sick people that people were probably calling vampires because they were sensitive to sunlight. And they also did not like garlic because they were sensitive to garlic as well.
My God.
Yep.
This was written by a vampire. This is heresy.
Maybe.
Why?
It comes also with a picture of someone dressed up like a vampire holding a picket sign that says "Say no to garlic." So.
Someone dressed as.
Yeah. Thank you, Toronto Garlic Festival.ca.
Garlic festival.
Was
they
this
just-
individual protesting the garlic?
Yeah. Oh, they have an Ontario Garlic Weekly. I'm gonna take a dive into this website.
Oh
Garlic's
God, here
popular
we
in good
go.
old Canada.
Apparently,
Yeah, they need it for their poutine.
yeah.
Garlic and poutine.
No, yeah, I don't think that's true.
Like raw garlic in your poutine
No,
with cheese,
like
curd,
just
and
like
french fries.
you saute it with your onions, and then
Oh, your onion?
yeah, your
Ah,
onion, and then that's you put that in the poutine.
delicious. Anyway, we're way off.
Way off
If
topic.
even
We have
Are
have
no,
a
we?
topic.
Are we?
Well, hey,
Well,
video games,
let's do
vampires,
let's like what
vampire-related video game.
vampires, video
Vampire
games,
related. Oh,
grim dark,
I
berserk.
I actually have been playing a vampire related video game, if you
Oh,
Oh,
can believe it. It's called Vampire Survivors. It's
oh,
oh,
I
like
know what you're talking about.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good game.
It's so addicting.
tell me
Yeah.
I
about it. I like indie games.
uh
Just think of like the Binding of Isaac, but with
yeah,
like weird little
Oh,
men's.
that's why you love it. I know
yeah,
you love Binding of Isaac.
yeah.
You can play as death.
You can play as Death. I know how to get Death, but I just haven't done it yet. Because it seems like a lot of fucking work to
My
do.
God. He's fun though because he's just like super fast.
I was about to
Yeah,
say, Death was probably OP.
yeah, I would assume so.
I mean, he
Um,
is Death.
but yeah, it's like a side scrolling. It's not side
It's
scrolling.
not
It's
side scrolling.
isometric, I guess is what it is, right?
Okay.
Kind
You can
of.
go, you can go, you're like playing on a flat plane, and it's just like horde mode.
So
So you
Holland, you're playing in
just
Holland.
yeah, so you just survive. There's like multiple characters that you can play as. As you kill monsters, you level up and get items. So every
Yeah.
level up you get an item, and there's two tiers of items, passive items and weapons. And what's really cool is depending on what passive items you get, you can evolve your weapons to like something badass. Like there's one weapon, it's the axe, and if you combine that with this one passive item that increases the area of effect of all weapons, you can evolve it into like a ring of scythes that shoot out of you every couple seconds. It's great.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so fun, so
Yeah.
addicting.
If you're into just like horde mode
Yeah,
and just like fucking cutting your way through,
through
you
everything.
know, the chaos spawn,
Yeah,
then
it's super
it's for you.
satisfying. Yeah, seeing just your OPS character clear the screen every like second.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's like fucking every Koei game ever.
Yeah. And the best part is it's like the Binding of Isaac where every run isn't that long.
Yeah.
Max you can go is 30 minutes because after 30 minutes death gets spawned and he like one shots your ass if you don't kill him.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like final boss. You beat him or you're done.
Yeah. The only thing like you can't beat him unless you cheese him, which is I think how
Um,
you unlock him if I remember right.
By cheesing
Yeah,
him.
by cheese. It's the only way. He does. I think I was reading the wiki, and apparently he does like 500,000 damage in one shot.
My God.
Yeah, which is way above the HP you can have legitimately.
Truly a spawn of chaos.
Yeah, it's fun. It's on Steam. It's only $3. So I was
Yeah.
like, when I found out about it, I was just like, yeah, why not? It's only
Yeah,
three
yeah, yeah.
dollars.
I saw someone playing it and it looked like so much fun. The state of indie games, yet again, taking
Yeah,
over. So much better than AAA studios.
honestly, I tried looking for it on mobile because it seems like a good mobile game, but it's not on there. I thought, be a fun game to play at work when
Oh,
I'm
that's
goofing
yeah,
off.
about to
fine.
say it sounds like a
If they
mobile
put
game.
it on
It
mobile,
does.
you'd just be like scrolling through ads anyway.
Well,
Oh.
no, not if you're paying for it.
Oh yeah,
Not if you're paying for it.
that's true.
Yeah. The developer, he should put it up on the mobile store. I'd buy it again just to play on my phone.
There you go. There's some free advertisement for you, dev of
Dev,
Yeah.
Vampire Survivor.
Vampire
Please
Survivor.
sponsor us. I'm just kidding.
No,
Don't sponsor us.
either
No,
that.
don't sponsor this. No one should sponsor this.
No, you're basically throwing money down the drain if you
Yeah.
sponsor this.
So, that's a waste of money. My God.
God. Or maybe
Anyway,
Maybe I should buy a Steam Deck. Just buy a
Ooh,
Steam
yeah,
Deck and play that shit on the go.
I
doing
have not
well.
seen one yet.
I haven't. I don't know if they're even still available or if they've been sold out.
Let me
I
see.
don't know. As far as I know, like people have talking about it a lot.
Yeah. Did you guys see that that somebody modded their Steam Deck to play Switch games?
Yeah, and like better,
Yeah.
like Steam Deck runs it better on runs Nintendo games better than the Switch does.
And Nintendo got so fucking mad. They tried to just straight up eliminate the person that did it.
For all
Took
we know,
down
that person
videos
is
of it.
actually dead. He's been like invaded by the body
That's
snatchers.
right. Nintendo, they're powerful. They have their roots run deep.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, don't mess with them.
they have their ways.
So yeah, apparently they're not available right now. You
Yeah.
can log in and you can reserve a Steam Deck, but it said expected order availability will be second quarter of 2022, which is coming close
Yeah, that's
actually.
coming close. That's
Yeah.
summertime. Holy
Actually, I think
shit. It's
April might be
almost
considered.
summer already.
I know today was beautiful. The birds were out. I was
Yeah,
surprised.
it was really nice out. It's just
Listen,
a little wet.
let's not think about summer right now. Let's just get to spring.
No,
Let's
yeah, I guess so.
take
Fine,
it one season at a time.
A, dr-
fine.
a
Because as
dream
soon
of
as you
spring.
say, "Oh, it's summer," and then all of a sudden it's fucking Christmas time again, then it's just all over, just doing it all over again.
Scary.
My God.
But yeah, that's not too far away. How much is it?
No.
Does the page say? I think it's like $300, right?
So they have 4 different versions.
That's
The
right.
cheapest version is $400. It's only 64 gigabytes. So
I
So you
mean,
can't really download
yeah.
anything on it.
Um,
well, surely you
the,
could get like an SD card,
Probably.
I guess, but I don't know. I
right?
feel like for something like this, maybe I'll go for the higher quality one. So the next one up is $530. You get 256 gigabytes, and it comes with a solid state drive, so it's faster storage too.
Mm.
So
See,
it'll run faster.
yeah, 256, that's more reasonable. You could fit
Yeah,
like
for
a
Steam games.
yeah, you could fit a single AAA game on that.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
But
there's
like a lot of indie games.
yeah, that's the other thing. Like I wouldn't if I'm playing on my Steam Deck, I'm not gonna be playing,
A AAA
fucking
game.
yeah, I'm not gonna be playing Elden Ring on that shit. I'm gonna be
No.
playing my Binding of Isaac.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
playing
true.
Vampire Survivor. Not playing, Call of Duty on that shit. No way.
well, you never know.
Yeah.
Some people might do.
So I guess
And
it makes sense that
yeah. And then the next one up is $650 for 512 gigabytes. So you get half a terabyte in there. And it comes with a premium anti-glare etched glass. So the
Ooh,
glass for the screen is fancier too.
can I customize it? Can I get
Um,
some custom etchings on the back or
doesn't
something?
say anything about that, but it says something about exclusive virtual keyboard theme. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
But you get that also.
Exclusive
I guess
virtual keyboard
yeah.
theme.
So when you're, looking up a game on the Steam store, you got like a golden keyboard or something.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
I
know.
guess
custom
so.
keyboard.
Just to show
I
people,
guess
hey,
I
look,
spent
look,
extra money.
I spent money on this.
bow down to
guys.
me, peasants.
It's
I might go for
gold.
maybe the midline, the $530 one, if I were to get one.
Yeah, I don't think I would get one. I don't really need a portable system like that.
I already have the Switch,
Yeah.
and with
Well,
that
not
kind of a
just
money, I
that,
could just buy like a nice graphics card.
but also like
No.
who's just gonna like even if they're home, just be like, oh yeah, now I can play my Switch game, my Steam games while I'm in bed.
Well, I
I
mean,
feel like we would do that.
yeah.
Would I mean, would you? My
Yeah.
fucking
mean, yeah, I
computer is
would.
like right here in the bedroom, and
Listen,
I have no qualms sitting here for hours at a time
we
until
Well,
have we have the option to plug the Switch into the TV to play it on full HD, but we still play it in bed handheld because it's more comfortable.
it is.
I put it on the TV if it needs to charge.
Exactly. That's only when it's charging. Otherwise, you don't.
See,
That just
also,
goes to prove my point.
also for you, you have a laptop, so you can just bring that shit onto the bed and it's fine. For people that don't have a laptop, like yours truly, I can't just sit on my bed with my fucking keyboard, sitting there in my
Sure.
bed looking at my, my screen all the way on my desk. It's not feasible.
People find a way. This is the
Yeah.
Yes.
way. Ooh. Anyway, uh, what else has everyone been playing? Has everyone whatever? Yeah, yeah.
I finally beat Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. He finally did it. And you know what he said to me?
What?
He said, "Wow, you were right. I really, literally was at the end."
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were.
like not even
Yeah.
half an hour I beat the game.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's a really odd place to stop.
It was just like so strange because I was not joking when I said he was literally like tickling the ending's asshole.
Listen,
He's
when
just
I
like
saw
right there.
that Titus went into some kind of like other
Titus,
realm for
So hold
Titus.
up.
Wow.
wrong
Noctis went into
game,
some
wrong
other
Final.
Noctis, sorry. Went into some realm for 10 years and then came back. Instantly my mind thought Ocarina of Time and I was like, "Oh shoot, there's going to be like 8 more temples I have to go to beat Ganondorf." I didn't realize that there was only going to be half an hour left of the game.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
literally, you go, you disappear, you come back.
And
Then you beat the
everybody's
game.
like, yeah. Everybody's like, oh my god, where have you been?
We've been waiting to beat the final boss this whole time.
Everything
Just been
went to
standing
shit.
here for 10 years.
No, literally, they have been going through crap. Apparently, they were like, "Yeah, it's been nighttime forever since you've left. The sun hasn't come back up for 10 years."
No, all because of that.
But
Huh?
oh no, yeah, well, because of that guy, I forgot. Honestly, I gotta watch a recap of like the story because I don't fully understand the ending. I'll be honest.
So Arden
Well, what don't
Izudia
you
was
understand?
he was, oh fuck, I don't remember either.
He was
I,
the older brother
Of the
of the
king.
king of Lucis.
was he? When was
And he
that?
was
When was that
supposed to
established?
be the king, but like he did a fucking humanitarian aid effort curing the people of like the Dark Star or the corruption or whatever the corruption is called. And then like the gods passed him over because he was corrupted. And like the way he tells the story is that his younger brother betrayed him because he was jealous of him, and his younger brother was like, I want to be the king. And then they had a fight, and then he killed Arden, quote
So that was his
unquote.
uncle. That was
Yeah,
Noctis' uncle.
That's why he was
no,
able to do all
Arden
that
is
crazy
his
shit.
ancestor, not his uncle. Because they were talking about the first king of Lucis.
Oh,
The
okay.
very, very first king of Lucis. That is Arden's brother.
See, but when was this established? I don't remember this being a part of the story. Or is this something you learn in the DLC?
I think it's in the
I think it's the
DLC.
DLC. They also
Oh,
add a lot more stuff in like was it the remastered version or something? They released another version of the game
that's no fair. I don't
where
want
they
to have to
added a
deal
whole
with
bunch
that.
of stuff. They added like a whole bunch of stuff where I think it's like some you actually have to fight some of the kings, like old kings of Lucis, the Lucii,
Why?
because they become corrupted too or something. And there's like a scene where the first king actually has to fight, like he gets summoned to fight Arden, and he's just like, "Please, my brother, I'm sorry. This isn't how I intended things to be."
I hate you.
I loved you.
Okay, well, I guess that clears things up a little bit. It's just a shame that like I have to play the DLC to really get the full story. I was confused.
Arden is when you get the full picture, Arden is more a tragic character than the asshole they kind of paint him to be.
Yeah, because from as far as I know, he was some random asshole from like the the Imperial side. I didn't even know that he was originally from Insomnia or whatever they call their nation.
Yeah,
He's
but
basically Palpatine because he instigated all of that
yeah,
nonsense.
he's still an
Mm.
asshole. Even if he's,
He is still an asshole.
sympathetic, he's still an asshole.
I mean, that doesn't change anything. It's not justification. Remember, motive is not justification. Those are two different things.
I just realized that what do you call it? Final Fantasy, or at least more recently, likes to do that. They like to make it so that their villains are also what's what I'm looking for? Victims themselves in one way or another.
Well, not victims, but definitely like they humanize them.
Well, yeah,
Just so that, just so it's
but
not like you're fighting a goddamn, I don't know, chaos god with immoral standards.
I mean sometimes that's the case. I feel like that was the case for 13. I forgot who. I don't know. 13 was
I don't even
very
know who the
confusing too
boss, like
because
who was the villain in 13?
in the first one it was like a god kind of thing. 'Cause it was the gods I think that were like turning people into crystals, but it was like some weird rule where it's like, oh, the gods give you a quest, and if you fail your quest, you turn into a monster. But if you succeed in your quest, you turn into a crystal. Regardless, you lose your humanity.
That's what?
Yeah, it was something like that, and like basically their choice was no, we're gonna kill the god.
Basically.
That was at least the story behind the first game. Then they made 2 other games that just made it a whole lot more confusing because somehow Lightning became a goddess. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, didn't she
She
become
said, "I am
God,
God."
period?
Yeah, she became God, period.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's because you killed the god, so she became a god. I don't know. I would have to watch a synopsis video of that too.
Those games don't exist. They're
Wow.
just a fever dream.
You didn't
I
like
don't know what you're
13?
talking about. Those games don't exist.
Oh,
They're
okay.
made up fantasy. They're fan fiction. Someone else, they don't exist.
I mean,
Square
I
Enix
enjoyed the
didn't-
first one, but and when they, did what they did. But hey, the cool thing about Final Fantasy is every time that they're done. Then you go on to the next one. It's a completely different story in a completely different land. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were done when the first 13 was done, and then they just kept putting more out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they don't do that anymore.
Are y'all excited for Final Fantasy 16? That I
I am.
forgot
I
was
even
coming out
know it.
until this conversation.
Yeah, I completely forgot that they were even doing that.
I am. I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I'm going to play as many of them as I can at the end of the day. So,
And I am not.
Because you're not as big a Final Fantasy fan.
No, I'm really not.
it's Final Fantasy, it's Legend of Zelda, and it's Pokemon.
The big 3.
The big 3. I'm always going to play all their games. So,
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on finally beating a game you've played for the past 3 years now.
I know, right?
Did you
So
cry?
there's that.
Great.
Did you tear up at the end?
I didn't cry, but the end was really dramatic. It was really exciting, the fight scene with the boss, and then Bahamut showed up, and it was cool. Very nice visuals. It was kind of emotional when he was saying goodbye to his friends,
And then
and
you
then
had
like
to
the
choose
final
a
scene,
picture?
and you had to choose a
It's a
picture
picture.
to take with him.
Yeah, to take with him to his mind palace where he's just sitting in his throne room and sitting right next to his oracle, but like she's kneeling. She doesn't even have a chair. She's kneeling down next to
Yeah, on the
That was a little
floor.
weird.
He's on the floor.
And he's just
That,
like,
that was a
alright,
little weird.
this is my life now.
Yeah, we're at peace. We're married. I guess we're like married now.
Well, he's
But
just
we're
gonna
never
hang
gonna
out
do
there.
anything.
Yeah, they're just gonna hang out. That's all. Hang out there until the next time, a Lucian prince needs the help of the king.
There is no need anymore. All the ring is gone. Well, there's no
Hmm.
need for it. Because all
Oh,
of the
yeah.
kings of Lucis are donezo.
I
They all
guess.
starface themselves. In one last ditch effort to fucking kill the whatever the hell Arden turned into.
Wait, who's gonna be king now? Noctis didn't have an heir.
There's no need for a king anymore, I don't think, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, didn't
Well,
his...
he told his friends that his friends are gonna take care of things, so maybe they're just gonna switch to democracy.
Didn't
Ah,
his
yes.
nation get destroyed
Yeah,
by?
there is no more Lucis anyway.
I guess, but surely they're gonna want to try and rebuild. No, I don't know.
I
Who?
think they're
Well,
just gonna.
let's forget it because either way, we don't want them to make a sequel because Square Enix doesn't do well with Final Fantasy sequels, in my opinion. So we'll just leave it at that,
Yeah, if they have their way, they're gonna find a way to resurrect both of these two, but then they're gonna resurrect in two different places, and they have to find each other.
and then Sephiroth will show up. So,
And stab Lunafreya in the back.
yep, exactly. We'll just leave it like that.
No.
Wasn't it Arden that killed Lunafreya too?
Yes.
Just realized
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Both
What
dead.
a jerk. Both Arden and Sephiroth were jerks for that. Both of them killed the love interest of the main character.
Potential love interests.
Well,
in one-
potential love interest. That's
in
true.
one game. Because we all know going on a date with Barrett is the only true canon.
That's right. That's the OTP right there.
That's right.
There you go. Barrett's the love interest.
That's right. He's already a dad.
Oh
Well,
God.
technically.
Okay, let's end that conversation.
Yeah, let's take a break there.
Yeah, let's say
Yeah, I
I need
think
to
it's
get
break
some
time.
water. I gotta get some water. All right.
He has to take some water.
See y'all after the break.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Welcome back from break.
Hello.
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 So there, Mister. We
Yes.
talked about what we've been playing. What have you been playing there?
I've been playing. Fuck all. Just nothing.
No.
I literally I've been playing Pokemon, and even that's just been like it's like my time has been consumed by doing deep dives into Warhammer lore.
Oh
We
God.
both beat Pokemon.
just like just like I'll play Pokemon, and then all of a sudden I'll think to myself, I want to read this article
Yeah.
about the Space
I
Marine.
wanna read about Jagatai Khan. Or
Yeah, I want to know more about Corvus Corax Primarch
and
of the Raven Legion, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Robote Gilliman. I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name.
Guillaume? That's how I pronounced it. It's just it's just so strange. A lot of them have very strange names, but then at the same time just really easy names, because I think one of them is John. It's just literally John, just
What are you
John.
talking about? There ain't no John.
Yes, I'm gonna look it up right now.
No.
One of them is
Oh.
John or something.
Lion L. Johnson?
Yeah, Lion L.
Ain't no. Is it John?
John.
His name is L. Johnson. That's his name.
Yes. I
Oh
think
my god.
it's I think Johnson is his homeworld's name for forest or dark forest. So his name literally translates to Lion of the Dark Forest or something like that.
Well, in our planet, in the Sol system, you are just son of John.
That's right.
My god. The Emperor, God Emperor. Very strange. the whole just the whole of Warhammer lore really is just fucking grim. Really grim dark.
Yeah, that's the point. What got you? Was it our conversations? Did I convert you to the ways of Warhammer?
No, I've been watching some of my two favorite people play Total War, and just hearing them talk about like when people know lore, but everybody just kind of recalls things differently, so they just kind of, it seems not true, but then it turns out it is true. It just got me I had to fact check everything that they were saying. So I was just reading through lore, just trying to figure out if any of the bullshit that they were spouting was real.
And was it?
Yeah, a lot of it is true.
See, the
And
problem
very interesting.
the problem is a lot of the time Games Workshop will retcon shit.
Yes.
So
I found that out.
yeah. So they might be recalling correctly, but what they're recalling is probably retconned.
Yeah, it's just changed. The great Emperor God himself, the God Emperor himself of mankind, birthed by the suicide of 1,000 shaman, the
Yes.
Pokemon shaman.
Yes, that is
Oh,
correct.
They killed themselves, and their collective souls
Fused.
destroyed fucking fucking soul-consuming wraiths in the warp dimension or whatever
Yeah.
the hell it was, and then comes born this child, this powerful psychic child who
okay.
who was born in like the Neolithic era or whatever, and became a savior to mankind. But sometimes a secret savior. Sometimes he never directly led humanity. He was just there indirectly, guiding them from the shadows until eventually he felt the need to just be like, yeah, no, I have to take full control. And now we're gonna spread out through the galaxy and kill all Zine like fucking aliens in the Milky Way don't belong here. You gotta move out. This is human territory now. Get out of here.
It's
Jesus.
That's
it's
what
not
he said.
it's not even move out. He just straight
Well,
up
like, yeah,
slaughters
just
them.
slaughters them. Yeah, all for the sake of huge manatees.
That's right. That's right.
I'm so
Truly,
confused.
truly a
Well,
evil, evil man. Oh no, that's heresy. I can't say that.
well, Brendan, you can also, just on your free time, have a just go on the 40K fandom. So stupid. Fandom
Oh,
and just hit random
Personal grudge
page.
strikes again.
Yeah. Just hit random page and go from there.
Yeah, just
I gotta work
read
on.
about fucking teleporting crocodiles that go to pleasure planets and eat noble children.
No, Stacey, I can't do that. Unlike Sean, I got games to beat.
Ah, this is true. This is true.
Yeah, but like, it's just. Ugh, sometimes it's too dark. Grim dark fantasy, too much for me. Although I do enjoy it because we do enjoy a good, well, you like Berserk,
Hmm.
and like we love the good old Soulsborne stuff. Soulsborne ring now.
Soulsborne, yeah. God,
Oh, how about Sekiro?
Oh yeah,
Soulsborne ring,
Soulsborne ring dies
Soulsborne
twice.
row ring. Oh yeah,
Uh,
Soulsborne ring dies
die
twice.
twice. There
There
you
you go.
go.
Proper
Yeah.
representation for all sections of
All
the
yeah.
fan base.
All from
Ah.
soft game. No, but then you also have to include Armored Core.
I didn't know there was another one.
Yes, fucking From Software made a whole ass series of mech combat games.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Never
Are they
the
played
less
good?
any of
the
them.
less talked about series
Yeah,
that they have in their collection
repertoire.
of IPs.
Yeah.
I do kind of like FromSoft. I do plan on getting Elden Ring, maybe
You
sooner than
kind of like
later.
FromSoft. That's heresy.
What?
He
Sometimes
only
the game's a
kind of
little
likes
difficult.
Well,
FromSoft. We gotta bring down the exterminatus. I gotta bring down the virus missiles on your ass.
oh god. Speaking of, Elden Ring is I've recently found out that I am a fool. Just
Have
Uh-oh.
you been
a
building
straight up
wrong?
fool. No, I haven't been building wrong. So the whole like start of the game, most of the weapons I've been finding have been dex weapons.
Oh yeah,
And I don't like dex. I don't like leveling dex. I like, having big ass swords to swing it around, right?
yeah, because you're monkey.
Yes. Uh but I figured since they're giving me the dex weapons, I might as well try to use them. So I started leveling dex, but I found out that if you change the ashes of war on the weapon, so like the weapon art, and you can change the like the infusion that you have on it. And I knew that, but I thought that you couldn't give like strength infusions to a dex weapon, but you fucking can. You
So
can. So you
a
can,
rapier can be like a great sword.
yeah. So you can give the rapier like B scaling in strength if you choose.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So if you choose that infusion in the Ashes of War, and I didn't fucking know that. So
I'm
this
trying to imagine what that would even like look like. Just like a really buff dude with a needle weapon.
Yeah, but it does shit tons of damage. And that's basically what I'm doing. So right now I'm using a heavy katana that has
Oh,
B scaling in strength.
oh, it's like a nodachi, but like
Mm-hmm.
basically it's a great sword.
Well, functionally it's a great sword, but it still has like, the regular katana moveset.
Lovely. That's
Yeah,
great.
until I can find a big fuck off
Big fuck off
sword.
sword,
Yeah,
which you know they have,
they do.
obviously.
I
They have
found
to have.
I found one, but it's so fucking heavy, and I
You
don't
can't
have
carry it
no, I
yet.
can't carry it without
The operative word
fat
is yet.
rolling.
Yet.
Yet, that's true. But like
You're
it's
gonna get
so
there.
it takes so long to level up now. I
God.
think
My
each le
God.
each level up I take costs like 20,000 souls now. 20,000 for one level up is bullshit.
That's just like that sounds like late game for basically every other Souls game ever.
Yeah,
That you've basically already beaten the game at that point if
yeah.
Souls are costing that much.
But I am nowhere close. I was looking at the map. I have like a third of it like um revealed,
Complete.
but not all of it has been explored yet. Like that third, there's still stuff to explore.
Lovely.
It is lovely.
It's just a lot to do. It's
Yeah.
always a good thing.
Before this, I was the reason I was taking so long to come around is because I was busy getting angry at a boss.
Which boss? Because at this point I've been spoiled so much I've seen like 10 different boss fights at this point.
Oh no.
Well, Brenda, do you care about?
No, it's fine.
No, it's it's not even it's not it wasn't a major boss. It's like one of the ones in the smaller dungeons. It was
Mm,
called Magma Worm. But like
magma worm.
yeah, but like like Wyrm, you feel me?
Oh,
Like Magma
Oh, that
Dragon.
kind of
Yeah.
worm.
Yeah.
that kind of worm.
Yeah.
Weerum.
And he's so annoying. It only took me 2 tries, but he had a lot of health. So each try took a long time.
I hate that.
Yeah. He had like a fucking sword, and he was like Quelaag, where he left the
Oh,
trails of
pools of
magma.
larva.
No, he left
Okay.
trails of magma on the ground. So that was
What is
annoying.
the difference between magma and larva?
That
Magma
Okay, here
is
we go. He's the physicist.
it's what's inside the earth. You feel me?
Yes.
Yes. And then
Yes.
once that magma reaches the surface and starts cooling down, it turns into larva.
oh, so magma's hotter.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Too late.
It's been
Look,
quoted. You're literally in the like
no,
Britannia encyclopedia as like
no.
magma. Magma is in the center of the planet, and larva is when it
Oh
erupts
my
from the
God.
zit and then cools down.
I I think I Google is listening to me. I was gonna type in the difference magma versus lava. I type in magma, the first fucking search result is magma worm Elden Ring.
Wow.
That
Who
is fucking
knows?
scary. That
People
is
are probably
Thanks,
scary.
trying to
Google.
get into Fextra Life so they can see like strategies.
Yes. Oh, I was right. Yes.
10 points Hufflepuff.
Yes. Cedric Diggory would be proud.
Because they know the difference between magma.
Magma and lava.
They got a whole 10 points.
Lovely, lovely Hufflepuff. You're not winning the Gold Cup this year, but at least you know the difference between magma and lava.
Yeah. But yeah, he was annoying. Very annoying fight.
That's good. I've seen like a lot of the cool ones. Definitely not that one.
No, don't tell me about him. Don't tell me about him. I haven't gotten to any of the cool ones yet. Yet, mind you.
This world seems quite rich with lore, though, judging by those boss fights that I did see.
Man, you gotta get this game before you spoil it any more for yourself.
It's too late. At
It's
this
too
point, I
late.
was
He's been
so
spoiled.
interested and invested in like the the subtle hints at lore that I was like, my God, I have to go. I have to go to Fextra
No.
and read whatever they have available.
Oh my god.
And they have
Listen,
nothing, by the way. I was on Fextra Life and all they have is like, here's the best way to beat this boss. They don't have anything no like lore wise, which is
no.
annoying to me.
Well, the game came out like what, last week, 2 weeks ago? You got to give them time, man.
You know, people are already like they've got their they got their thinking caps on.
I mean,
Luke's
What do you
could do, we
well, I
can
mean,
too.
yeah.
I saw an article because I was looking up articles just so I saw an article that about Elden Ring. I'll just mention it really quick. It's not a long one. But they said that the greatest thing about this game and the reason why it's so popular is because of the mystery.
Oh, so you
And
mean
a-
like every other fucking
Yeah, but now this FromSoft game, I feel like is more being advertised more, I guess, than a lot of other FromSoft games. I feel like I see more people talking about it.
Probably because it's been a
Oh.
while. It's
I don't know.
when was the last actual? The last one was Bloodborne, right? No,
Sekiro. We're forgetting Sekiro.
Yeah,
But
Sekiro.
you see, that goes with my point, though. I feel like Sekiro didn't really catch on as much as Elden Ring is right now.
But it was like different because it felt for at least for me. Whenever I think of a FromSoft game, I think of like that one random like you're a nobody. Well, Sekiro is also a nobody, but
Maybe because Sekiro was missing the multiplayer aspect.
but I like that.
Hey,
I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard enough on its own.
I guess, but I don't know. I feel like it didn't catch. Maybe it's because I wasn't interested in it because I need that multiplayer part because I can't play one of those games by myself. It's too hard. I need someone else with me.
Speaking of too hard, there was like someone that tweeted out something about like ways to fix Elden Ring, and the first bullet point is just the strangest thing to ever try to ask of fucking this dev team. Make an easy mode.
well,
That's not the point. If you're gonna play one of
No.
the games made by them, the point is the game is difficult. You get the game because it's difficult. Why are you gonna put an easy mode in those games?
I mean, here's the easy mode for Elden Ring. You get a cheat engine, and you hack it so that you have infinite HP, and you one shot
Mm.
everything. There's your
Oh, there
easy
you go.
mode.
You're
You don't
basically
gotta
Punch Man.
you don't gotta ask the devs for that.
It's just like, come on, guys. like, like, I mean, it's fine that everybody likes the idea of this story-driven mystery. Like, for the most part, it's like you have a base idea of what the story is and a goal. That's what the story is. The main entertainment is the challenge, just the
Yeah.
hard, difficult slog going through everything.
Yeah,
Then
and if
again,
you don't
it's
like that, you
Miyazaki
picked up the
had it
wrong
right.
game.
Like the
Yeah.
only people that would ever enjoy playing a game like this are masochists, and I do like torturing myself. I'm so simple and just fucking thick-headed that if
Yes.
I'm playing a game, I'm never gonna give up. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
You
If I have to stop for a few months because I'm mad at a certain boss, I'll
Yep.
stop and then I'll pick it up again. I'm not gonna just start complaining that this game should be easier.
You would be the one, just like me, who would see the tree sentinel and go like, I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
don't
beat
you
you.
worry, sir. I'm coming back for you. I might be walking away right now, but just you wait.
I'll be back.
It's just like, I mean, if you don't want a hard game,
Don't play.
I don't know, go play Stardew Valley. This isn't in
Or
any
just
way
any
meant to
other game,
disparage
but
Yes.
anyone, but like,
yeah, I'm
it's
about to
just-
say that
it's
that
just
may be
like-
going a little too far, but just play a different game. This game was designed to be difficult, so don't buy it and complain it's too hard.
And also, like, you make an easy mode, you don't get the satisfaction anymore of beating that really fucking hard boss that's kicking your ass. You
Yeah,
just
it defeats
breeze
the
through
purpose.
it. Yeah.
But it's like it's the same thing. It's the same complaint that everybody gets into whenever, like, I remember, like, it was the complaint when Dark Souls, it was just, like, people were complaining that it was too hard and that it wasn't fair.
That's the
I mean,
point.
see, I will admit, I do say the Elden Ring isn't fucking fair sometimes with their bullshit hitboxes, where it's like,
Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes stuff like that, but then
yeah,
there are
but
other
that's
moments
fun.
where a lot of the time that people ever die in a Souls game is like mostly your fault. It's not the game being unfair.
Mm,
Well,
I mean, that's been
there's,
my
there's
experience. You're given the clues whenever you step into anything, and if you die, you're aware of that fucking trap forever now.
see, I you say, but then I remember, like Gang Squad from Dark Souls 2. Just like three people piling on you. And I'm just like, well, this isn't very fun. It's just like, oh, good. And also that that dragon in the DLC that degrades your weapons super quickly. So
Oh,
you so
yeah, I know who you're talking
yeah,
about.
so you have to use like a specific weapon that doesn't degrade to even have a chance. Like that,
That's
some of
right.
those design decisions, they're they're
Yeah, some boss
they're
design
bullshit.
is just bullshit. I agree. I can see to that.
But for the most part, it's the challenge is fun.
yeah.
Yeah, it just gets
If
me when people just complain that
yeah,
it's too
it's too hard.
it's hard, but it's not impossible.
No.
Because people, I mean, if it was impossible, no one would be beating these games.
Also, there's ways to cheese almost everything.
Oh, oh,
Just play a
you know,
sorcerer.
I like the cheese. I
Yeah,
love, I love the cheese.
just play a
Mm.
sorcerer. Or what I've been doing is so I have a ring that restores my health every time I riposte.
Is it the Elden Ring?
No, I wish it was.
Oh.
But there's also a move, a guard, it's called the guard counter. So you block an attack and then you follow up with a counter attack. And a lot of the time that'll open them up for a riposte. And I've been doing that against almost every enemy. So I never run out of HP. And they can't
God,
get through my shield because it's 100% fizz block. So
this
it's
is what
great.
Mm.
happens when you get through Dark Sekiro. You just go in there.
Yeah, you just go in,
Just go in and then you block.
you block, and then you riposte.
That's right.
Zero fear, zero challenge. Doesn't work for bosses though, which is unfortunate.
Wow.
Ah,
I mean,
they
if it
got you
worked for
there.
bosses, then
Yeah,
that would just be silly, wouldn't it?
it would be silly.
Take the fun out of it completely.
But even with the like, so you can summon creatures with the bells.
Wait. Yes, I've seen people fighting bosses, and there was one boss specifically. I think it was an optional boss. There were like summon signs everywhere, and this man just summoned everything. It's just all I see is a horde of NPC summons attacking the boss.
Nice.
And he's just on his horse using magic against it, and it is
Yeah,
the funniest thing I'd ever
it,
seen in my life.
it's so I think that's a really nice addition where you just summon like a little jellyfish to help you. That's the one that
Yeah,
I'm using.
well, why not? It's just there's the one I like is like it's this giant pot thing
Oh
with
my
hands
god,
and arms. That
there,
thing is
there's a
hilarious.
giant pot summon. I didn't know that. I need to
Yeah,
find that
it's a giant
immediately.
it's a giant vase or vase that has just like really long
No,
arms and legs.
yeah, I know because they're enemies. They're regular enemies. I've
Yeah.
seen them before. I just didn't know there's a summon for them.
Yeah, you can do it's the funny it's like the vase version of a mimic.
Interesting.
There's also like actual like NPC spirits that you can summon. So like one of them
Yeah.
is called I think one of the ones I have is like Lutel, the headless knight or something. But
Oh my god.
it costs more magic points than I have right now. So I can't even use it.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna do magic so I can do that then.
You
Cost magic points to these things
Yeah, you should. I'm thinking about starting a new game just to make a
just to
sorcerer
do a magic,
because they're so oh, there's so much magic that I want to use, but I can't.
I
Mm.
almost ruined like I mean, I've spoiled myself enough, but on this point I wanted not I didn't want to look at it. Someone posted every sorcery you could do in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so tempted to click on it to see. It looked cool, and I was just like, no, 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 no. The thumbnail gave one thing away. There's like a bow, and they're shooting like 10 arrows out of it. It's like
Ah,
like 5 arrows
yes,
were knocked on it.
yes. There's also one an NPC I was fighting use where it's like it's a great bow and you charge it up and the arrow that you shoot like explodes
Oh
when it hits something
my
and it
god!
does so much damage.
This are the spells you want to see.
Yeah. Haven't found any lightning spells yet though. Or I've only found a
Because
couple.
wind doesn't exist in this world, Alec. Come on now.
What?
There's no wind in this world. There's no lightning. There's
Well,
no faith.
there is, because I found
No.
one spell.
Oh, Gwyn. It's Gwyn.
It's going. It is. I think it is lightning spear. I think it
My
is lightning
God.
spear.
My God.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of the boss design too that I've seen, top notch. Like a lot of them so far. Some of them look stupid. I will say that. A lot of them look stupid. But
Or
then
you
a lot
need
of them look cool too.
you need some stupid looking bosses so that the cool looking bosses look even cooler. If they all look cool, then you know that none of them can actually shine. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
You
Because
need some ugly ones mixed in there.
where would we be if we didn't have the last giant?
The last giant. Or I also fought this boss today, Gyobu Masataka 3.0.
I thought you were gonna say it's like you just want to say Gyobu Masataka
No,
Oniwa
no, no,
again?
no, no. It is another mounted knight. And I was like, oh, good, another one.
My God,
Mm.
this, this is getting out of hand. There
No,
are two of them.
there's three of them now. This one used magic though,
Oh,
so it's even cooler than Gyobu.
he's like
Interesting.
the Primarch that was mostly associated with magic for some reason.
Magnus the Red.
Is that him? I don't know. Just
Yes,
all I
that's
know is
him.
like Lion L. John. It's my favorite Primarch.
Oh God. Shit, maybe yeah. You know what? After this, I'm gonna start a new character
I mean,
once we're done.
I'm convinced I might just end up buying it tonight. Starting, well, no, maybe next weekend. I have to keep myself busy with other things during the week. Because if I get it now, it's just gonna consume
It's
the
gonna
entirety of
consume you
my time.
like it's
That's it.
consumed me.
That's right. Just like Lorehammer.
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 No, Lorehammer fits. I like it.
Warhammer lore, I meant to say, but I got twisted. My tongue got twisted, and I ended up saying Lorehammer.
Yeah, listen, it works. It works.
Oh,
God, speaking.
So
The lore in Elden Ring is so confusing. I've been reading
when
the
is
fucking been reading the items and they don't make any sense to me.
you have to piece it all together.
No, I'm too stupid for that.
he doesn't have a degree in
You have to set up
In
loreology?
you have to set up
Thorology.
one of those boards with like the pins and the string connecting the pins.
That board would have to be like fucking 100 feet long. There's too many threads.
Put it all together like a spider's web.
It looked like a piece of modern art. Here's the threads of Elden Ring.
Global Masataka Oniwa, and then it
He's at the
connects
top
all
of
the
the
way
list.
to Bloodborne. All universes are connected
Dude,
through the Elden Ring.
I was looking for references to all of their other games. I haven't found any yet.
They usually add like one or two
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
sprinkled here and there.
I'm waiting to read about the great ones.
Oh yeah. Some of them, some of the bosses, I think one of the bosses I saw looked like it could vaguely be from Bloodborne.
Well, don't spoil it.
Oh God, my God. Anyway, that's probably a good place to end it.
Yeah, you are correct, sir.
Hmm. All right. I did have one article. It was one of those top games. Can you guys guess at least what the top number one game in Japan was this?
Elden Ring.
Again.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Of course, the top game in every country right now.
Another 10 points to Hufflepuff. My God.
Yay!
Interestingly enough, top number one is Elden Ring for the PS4, and number two is Elden Ring for the PS5. That just shows there's not enough PS5s to go around still.
Not Elden Ring for the PC?
Yeah, no, it's not even on here.
Damn.
Sorry.
The children can't build PCs. There's a shortage still.
They
Still.
might only be considering console games because I don't have any PC games listed here at all.
Ah, that's right. Oh, I forgot Elden Ring came out for the PS4.
Why do you think I mentioned that I might buy?
You know what? I don't know.
I can't run this thing
I-
on my laptop.
I don't know. Shit, I can barely even run it on my PC. That's not true. No, it is
Okay.
true. I get frame drops like every so often, and it's annoying.
Wow. I can't wait to see how it runs on PlayStation 4.
It probably
Oh,
runs
wait.
better.
Can't wait to see what it looks like on PlayStation
Yeah,
4.
It's still
I mean, I'm
on.
sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. I remember I dropped when my lag started, I dropped all the settings down to low. It still looked good.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll
He's
look
laughing.
fine.
He's giggling to himself like a idiot.
No, no,
Here,
no.
think of it this way: we're used to PS4 graphics, so it's not gonna look any different than the other PS4 games.
Yeah.
You
Also,
should have said we're used to Switch graphics, so it can't look any worse than that.
really the biggest part of why it looked not so great when I turned down all the graphics is because I turned off shadows. So
Oh,
everything
yeah.
just looked
Oh.
so weird.
That'll
Yeah,
do it.
shadows are important.
Yeah. So on the PS4, it'll be fine because I don't think they would turn off shadows.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, this game is beautiful though. I took a screenshot of a picture I took in Elden Ring. I'm gonna set it as my background.
You
Looks so
took
nice.
a screenshot of a picture you took.
Well, I took a picture of a site in Elden Ring. It's
You
beautiful.
can take pictures in the
No,
game. There's a
no,
camera.
no. I just
Oh,
took
you
a
just took a
screenshot. Yeah, I
screenshot.
just took a
I
screenshot.
was gonna have to say it's just like, my God, you have Pokemon Snap and Elden Ring 2. This game is
It's
amazing.
advanced.
You
Wow.
gotta like capture Gyobu Masataka while jumping in the air.
Well, if I could survive that attack, maybe I would. Also, if he wasn't dead.
Oh, but apparently there's like a million of them now. It's
Yeah,
a
but
Jedi Order of Gyobu
that
Masataka Oniwa.
the tree sentinel looked a lot cooler.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. So that's it. We'll see everybody next time. Maybe. Hopefully.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.